Why don't we speak next? Just because we're doing it and we have time, let's speak to Michael from New Jersey. Michael from New Jersey, welcome to the David Pakman Show. What's on your mind today? Michael from New Jersey, please accept my invitation to appear on my program. And last chance for Michael from New Jersey. All right, well, that's too bad. Really seem to want to get on. Why don't we go next to, I hope I'm pronouncing this correctly, is it Saen from Israel? Saen?
It's Sean. Thanks for having me.
Oh, it's Sean. Wow, I've never seen Sean spelled that way.
Yeah, my mom, she's Irish, so that's how this spell.
Love it. All right, well, what's going on?
I'm from I'm from Israel. It's a touchy subject right now, but
So your mom is an Irish Jewish person?
no, she's Catholic, but neither my dad or my mom are religious. I mean, I grew up in the kibbutz. Are you familiar with it?
Of course, yeah. But so hold on a second. Neither of your parents is Jewish, but you were brought
No,
up.
no, no. My dad is Sephardic Jewish,
Okay,
and my mom she's a Catholic Irish, but none of
got
them
it. Yeah.
are.
No, I had never heard of non people with no Jewish parents growing up on kibbutzim. But you said your dad is Jewish. Got it.
Yeah, I mean, well, she was a volunteer in the kibbutz, so that's how they met. But
Got it.
so yeah, but other than that, I thought maybe if there's a such thing, because I know there's a commune in the U.S. and it's usually it has this bad stigma because most of the time in U.S. it's like for bad reasons. But I thought but the kibbutz, it's like one of the, like great example that actually worked for us really well. Actually, like if it gets implement some elements of that and kind of like or improve it in some ways because
Yeah,
I mean
kibbutzim are interesting, and they're often used as case studies for, look, this is an example of a pseudo-socialized commune type community that really works well. I think there are a couple of things, Sean, that are often said in response to that. One is do you know, like, what's the largest kibbutz? How many people are part of the largest kibbutz?
not much to be honest. I didn't really follow. I mean, I know my kibbutz doesn't do well these days because they did some bad decisions, they lost parts of their lands or something, but
Well, I
there
guess
are
what
some
I'm getting at is the two
yeah.
most common rebuttals to the idea of the kibbutz as proof of communal organization is
Yeah.
one, kibbutzim are relatively small, often
Mhm.
150 or fewer people, and even with the bigger ones, which maybe are in the 500s, I think, that you're
Yeah,
really getting to the upper reaches of when that sort of organization makes sense. And so a lot of times people say, sure, do it with 15,000 people and you'll see it no longer makes sense, which of course isn't really the point of the kibbutz. That's one thing that's often said.
yeah.
The other thing that's often said is, it's a bit of a cop out to look at the kibbutz as the proof of the commune living because it doesn't stand on its own. It exists within the state of Israel and all of the benefits and infrastructure that the state of Israel provides. So it's not really a good example of self-sufficiency. The counter to that counter would be actually a lot of these kibbutzim are quite self-sufficient. So it's a conversation that takes place. I think both sides have interesting perspectives.
Yeah, I would say like all like do like exact same. I mean, well, kibbutz. It's not like a new thing. It's just a sort of yeah, it's like a sort of modern version, I guess, of a commune. It's not new. It's not like a
Yeah,
Israeli invention, but I thought like I don't know, maybe we could take some elements of it or improve it in some ways. You don't need
I
to like.
agree. I mean, listen, there's been a lot written about some of the great things that you see at kibbutzim, including the sort of community child rearing that takes place, where
Mhm.
people watch out and watch out for and help to raise all children in the community.
Yeah.
The safety. There's a lot of things I think that are interesting, regardless of your views on socialism or capitalism or whatever.
I mean, I guess that's why I'm more, I guess, more in the socialism vibe. I mean, because I'm more familiar with it. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
The kibbutz I was growing was not religious. Like they sell hams and all that shit. So it's like,
All
Yeah.
right. And remember, every time you swear, our producer has to bleep it. So let's try not to do that.
Sorry.
Sean, listen, it all sounds incredible. I really do appreciate you calling in today.
All right. Have a nice day.
All right. There goes Sean from Israel. We almost squeaked through today with no bleeps, but Sean got us. He really did. All right, everybody. That's going to do it for today. We will take calls again. And I hope you are one of the next people I speak to.